13 huge home and away spoilers for next week. What's next in Summer Bay? Coming up on Home and Away, Levi's life is on the line after he's stabbed by one of Iluka's enemies. Elsewhere, Dana is on to scheming Bronte, Eden and Felicity make up, and Harper gets friend-zoned by Tane. Here's a full collection of 13 huge moments. 1. Eden wants out of Summer Bay. Tensions are also high between Felicity and Cash, as she tells her brother he needs to choose whose side is on hers or Eden's. When Eden and Cash sit down to talk, she bemoans that without Lyric, a job, or her best friend, there's no point her sticking around the bay. 2. Bronte hatches a new plan. Bronte into panic, as she feigns feeling unwell. The girls retreat to the diner, where Irene reveals she's being sued by a victim of the recent contaminated water supply. Hearing there could be $50,000 at stake, Bronte hits upon another cunning idea. 3. Dana smells a rat. She claims it's worsened her autoimmune disease, but that doesn't sit right with Dana, who quizzes Bree on the medical facts. As Bronte rejects Bree's request to look at her test results, Dana knows something is amiss. She privately voices her suspicions to Bree, but the doctor points out that many of her terminal patients refuse treatment. 4. No one believes Dana. After doing a bit of digging, Dana confronts Bronte and accuses her of making her illness up. Once again, Bronte plays the victim, which prompts angry Irene to turn on Dana. Frustrated by Irene's attitude, Dana goes to Xander for help, but he tells her that he's with Irene. Meanwhile, Bronte makes a furtive call to her mystery partner in crime and promises the money is on its way. 5. Eden and Felicity call a truce. After telling Remy and Xander there's no point making up with Eden, Felicity starts to soften when they come face to face. The girls apologize to one another and hug it out, promising to never let Mackenzie come between them again. 6. Tane has big plans for the future. He calls Rue and John to the gym and reveals his plans to start a fitness program for disadvantaged youths. Rue reckons it's a great idea, but John points out they'll need to get the committee on board first. 7. Tane breaks Harper's heart. Spurred on by Dana, Harper eventually works up the courage to speak to Tane about their one-night stand. However, she's left crushed when Tane dashes any chance of romance by saying he only wants to be friends. 8. Leah is on the warpath. Dana drops Irene in it when she tells Leah that Bronte's lawsuit was all her idea. Leah's appalled by Irene's unethical actions and can't understand how she could have put their business at risk. Later, Leah receives an email from the insurance company and tells Irene their claim has been rejected. What will they do now? 9. The Allens arrive in town. Marley reaches out to the Allen family with the offer of returning the $8,000 that Iluka borrowed from them. Meanwhile, a mystery woman approaches Mac and Levi at the surf club and inquires about Marley's whereabouts. Mac gives her Marley's address, not realizing the newcomer has a sinister intention. 10. Mac and Levi are taken hostage. Mac and Levi head home with the same idea, but are horrified to find the place has been trashed. The lady they encountered earlier is also waiting for them and orders the lovers to surrender their phones as her henchman threatens them with a knife. They're the Allens and they're here to get their money back. 11. Levi is stabbed. Marley returns back to find Mac and Levi bound and gagged and agrees to help as long as the Allens release them. The captors untie the couple, but when a brawl breaks out, Levi ends up getting stabbed. As the doctor struggles for breath in Mac's arms, the Allens refuse to call an ambulance until Marley brings Iluka to them. 12. Iluka faces his vengeful ex. Marley and Mac leap into action and battle to keep Levi conscious, while Iluka walks into a scene of carnage. It soon becomes clear there's history between him and Nat, the female captor, as it's revealed he broke her heart. Nat stands firm in her refusal to call for medical aid until her money has been counted, but allows Mac to retrieve a cannula from Levi's medical bag. 13. Levi's life hangs in the balance. Mac pierces Levi's chest with the cannula, but his condition remains critical. Fearing the worst, Marley offers himself and Iluka in exchange for the Allens calling for help. Nat doesn't care about Marley, but declares they'll be taking Iluka with them. Finally, Levi is taken to hospital. He's rushed into theater for life-saving surgery, but will he make it through the operation?
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của Home and Away Spoiler Today. Xin chào.